In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a graph here in Google Sheets. Now in Google Sheets, graphs are actually called charts. You can call it whatever you want, but graphs are referred to charts here in Google Sheets. So let's go ahead and create that. We have our example data set right here. Now this is a very simple data. We have our vanilla flavors right here, and we have some taste tests, their rating, and their average rating. So it's not quite complete, but we can always add more information on our graph later on. So you can have this, you can have your data set this way, or we can also have it inverted. If we transpose our data right here and create a graph, it will give us the same results. So our first step in creating our graph would be to select our range, then go to More right here and select Insert Chart. And there we have it. Another way to do that would be to, again, select your range, go to Insert, select your range, go to Insert in the menu bar, and select Chart. Another way to do that would be, again, to select your range, go to Insert, and select Chart. And it will still give us this same chart, again, whether your data is designed or laid out this way or this way, it will give us the same graph. So let's go ahead and make our graph look better by opening the chart editor on the right. There we go. Now we can customize this by going to the Customize tab on the right. We have our chart style. With our chart style, we can change the background color of our graph, the border color, the font, and the layout. Now you can put this in maximize. It doesn't really look good as it occupies a lot of the space. We can put it in 3D. I think that looks better. And in compare mode, it doesn't really change on how we can read our data. So let's just uncheck that. That's for the style. Now let's go for the axis titles. We have in this drop down right here, the chart title, the chart subtitle, the horizontal axis title, and the vertical axis title. So for the chart title, let's just go ahead and change that to regular vanilla versus creamier vanilla taste test. Press enter. That is what it's going to look like. Now you can change the title font. Let's select this one right here. Change the text color to black. There we have it. Then we can also change our horizontal axis title and our vertical axis title. For the horizontal one, I don't really need to add more to that. What I'm going to add is the vertical axis title, which we're going to add rating. There we have it. So this part right here, our y-axis is our rating for the two different vanilla flavors. Next one would be for our series. Now for this one, at the bottom, you can always add data labels, which is very helpful in reading or analyzing your graph. Next one for our legends. These are our legends right here. So we have the position for our legend. Let's change that to bottom. There we go. That's for our legends. Now let's go to our horizontal axis. Now these are the ones that you see right here. We can have the order reversed. This is what it's going to look like. We have the average rating first, descending to taste test number 3 to taste test number 1. If you want that, you can have it, but I'm just going to leave it unchecked. And for our labels, we have a label for each taste test right over here. So we can also have the labels slanted. You can check on this one right here. Have it a 30-degree slant, 60-degree slant, or a 90-degree slant. I think we'll just go with the 30 degrees. For vertical axis, that's for our y-axis, we can add a show axis line, like so. And if you want to change the minimum value and the maximum value, you can do so. Let's say we have this one at 1 and this one at 4.5. And that is what it's going to look like. So it's much more detailed right here. But if we change this one to 0, That is what it's going to look like. Let's change this one back to 5. And there we have it. And last but not the least, for our grid lines and ticks, we have our major lines. If we scroll all the way down, we have our minor grid lines, major ticks, and minor ticks. If we add our minor grid lines as well, that is what it's going to look like. If we check on our major ticks, it will be adding those lines right there, and it will also allow you to choose what kind of text position you want. For the minor ticks, that is what it's going to look like. So now our graph definitely looks better now that we have customized it into our own liking, making it look better for us to analyze our data. Let me just close that, and now we can just reposition this graph to wherever we want on our spreadsheet. And there you have it. That's how to create a graph here in Google Sheets. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, do leave a like and subscribe for more helpful videos. See you on the next one.